How much money? Hey everybody, I'm Alex Collins, founder of The Approach, helping actors navigate the industry mountain. Today's video is going to peel back the layers a little bit and show you exactly what I earn as an actor. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, I want to share with you the reasoning behind why I'm sharing my numbers with you. It's not vanity or ego, it's information. And it extends to the larger philosophy of transparency. Actors should be talking about their numbers, their rate, their perks, their billing with their close network of fellow actors. Why? Because data plus context is valuable information. It can help you decide whether or not to accept an offer, to negotiate an offer, to pass on an offer. It can help you know whether that information that you hear, well, it's just not in the budget, is true or not for a particular role. At least you can feel more informed and in control of the decisions that you make. Throughout history, regardless of industry, owners and management have told labor not to talk about their salary or their benefits, often with the threat of firing. Our industry is already isolating enough, and we don't really know when our peers are booking, what deals they're making, and why. We don't know what agents do in their negotiation process. It's a very isolating, compartmentalized industry. It's important that you share these goodies so you can be a more informed and empowered actor. Okay, let's dig into my numbers. And I'm going to share with you my last 5 years of earnings. Even before we get into that, I want to tell you, I haven't booked a job in 2025. Nope. As of October the 1st, or the 274th day of this year, I have not been employed as an actor. I could let that information deflate me, worry me, crush me, and I'll be honest, it sucks. Factor in doom scrolling, and I could be pretty down on myself. But I also know that I have a full life outside of the industry. I also know that I've been putting out some great tapes, and I also know that there are peaks and valleys in this industry, that it is cyclical. But even with that, this year, I've still earned $24,000 in residuals. Okay, that's pretty good. And now I don't feel so bad about things. You see how data by itself can be dangerous? But data plus relevant context can be helpful. 0 bookings doesn't sound great. $24,000 doesn't sound too bad. It's all about context. Let's dive in a little deeper, and I'll try and share some of these numbers on screen as well. So here we go. Let's peel back the layers and get into the details. I have earned over $250,000 as an actor in the last 5 years. Let's just sit for a second and celebrate that, because that's a big deal, and I'm not going to hide it, and I'm not going to be proud about that. I have earned $250,000 as an actor in the last 5 years. Not a lot of people that can say that. Now, that's more than some people and less than others. But overall, it's not too bad, especially when you consider the 2020 was COVID, and 2023 we had our global industry once-in-a-century strike that shut everything down for a period of time. Plus, let's factor in the resulting global contraction in production, along with the end of that last period of boom television production, plus the exodus of a lot of productions to Eastern Europe, chasing those tax subsidies. When I put it into additional context like that, that feels pretty good. So let's break it down even more. Of that $250,000 or so, it's pretty evenly balanced between session payments, or income that is derived from the jobs themselves, getting paid to do the job, and residual payments, or income derived after the job ends and the project re-airs. The exact percentages are 48.4% in session payments and 51.6% in residual payments. So we could basically say 49 session, 51 residuals. So pretty even. Residuals are the lifeblood of the union actor. Imagine if I only worked on non-union jobs and I didn't earn residuals. I'd have earned half the income that I earned. Half. Let's break it down in one more way and just look at the last 3 years, 2023, 2024, and 2025. Now, my session earnings are not so great. $21,334.82. That's only about $7,000 per year on average in session earnings. Not awesome. Compare that with my residual earnings during the same time period, $64,440.72. So my total earnings for the last 3 years are $85,725.54. That feels a lot better than how I felt a moment ago. Now, of that entire amount, 25% is from session payments and 75% is from residuals. Yeah, come on, residuals. I'll say it again. Residuals are the lifeblood of the union actor. Sure, in those lean years, I could have elected to go FI-Core and work non-union, or I could be like some actors and work off the card. I don't. I honor and I respect the rules of the union. I have income from outside of the industry, and at no point would I choose to weaken the union or the rights and the benefits I personally benefit from the union. Neither should you, but that's a topic for a different day. Another really important element to discuss here is healthcare. Every year for the last decade, I've earned enough covered earnings to qualify for SAG-AFTRA health insurance, which currently requires an actor to earn $27,540 in a given year, and in the upcoming earnings period, it'll just be a touch over $28,000. Oof, that's a lot. Less than 13% of eligible actors earn enough money each year as an actor to qualify for health insurance. So the fact that I've been able to earn that amount every year for the last decade is something that I'm very proud of. And all of you who do, you should be too. Through COVID, through a strike year, through some lean booking periods, I've still earned enough. I've actually already qualified through the end of 2026. And a lot of that's got to do with residuals. And if you know anything about how much healthcare costs in the United States compared to what our SAG-AFTRA healthcare costs, that is a huge savings boost to my wallet every year. And the coverage is really good, guys. Medical, dental, and vision is included for $125 a month. That's pretty amazing. I get it. Look, many of you may have tuned out already or gone a little glassy-eyed when I started breaking down the numbers. I get it. Numbers are not fun. Sometimes we want to ignore it. Sometimes we bury our heads in the sand. Sometimes we just feel like it's over our heads and we don't want to know. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to talk about this, let me know. If you have any comments, post them here on this video. Let's talk about it. It is important to be transparent. It is important to be knowledgeable. An educated and informed actor is a better CEO of their own business. I'm rooting for you. I want you guys to have the best fourth quarter possible and the best 2026 possible. How can I help you do that? Take care.